Yellowstone Volcano. How the largest ever magnitude 7.3 earthquake devastated Yellowstone. The 7.3 magnitude earthquake in Yellowstone National Park 60 years ago remains the largest earthquake ever to hit the region, according to the U.S. Geological Survey, or USGS. The so-called Hebgen earthquake occurred just outside the western boundary of the Yellowstone volcano on August 17, 1959. Seismographs recorded the 7.3 magnitude event at 6:37 a.m. BST, or 11:37 p.m. EST, about 6.5 miles northwest of West Yellowstone, Montana. The earthquake killed 28 people after triggering a massive landslide in Madison Canyon. Officials at the USGS estimate the landslide displaced approximately 50 million cubic meters of mud and rock toward the Rock Creek campground below. Even more terrifying, the landslide blocked the flow of the Madison River, leading to the formation of Earthquake Lake from the stagnant waters. Now, as the 60th anniversary of the disaster approaches, USGS officials are warning that a similar earthquake is more likely than a Yellowstone eruption. Jamie Farrell, chief seismologist at the Yellowstone Volcano Observatory branch of the USGS, wants the event featured in the weekly USGS Caldera Chronicles series. He said, "A combination of landslides, cliff breaks, and a damaged highway trapped many tourists in the canyon that night. Furthermore, the sudden northward tilt of the basin caused Hebgen Lake to oscillate. This phenomenon is called a seiche. The waves were so large that they breached the Hebgen Lake Dam several times, leading panicked tourists to believe it had failed. Fortunately, the dam did not, and the waves eventually subsided." To date, the Hebgen Lake earthquake remains the largest earthquake to strike the Intermountain West region of the Northwest U.S. The earthquake blocked roads and damaged the Old Faithful Inn in Yellowstone when a large chimney collapsed. In the days following the earthquake, many of Yellowstone's hydrothermal features were in turmoil with an extraordinary number of hot eruptions. According to Professor Farrell, at least 289 springs in the Firehole River geyser basin erupted like geysers. Of the springs that erupted, at least 160 had no previous history of eruption. Geologists said during the first few days after the earthquake, most of the springs began to clear, but several years passed before the clarity generally returned. Furthermore, new hot ground immediately formed in some places, and this became more evident the following spring with the formation of new cracks in the sinterlayer and linear zones of dead or dying trees. Just before the earthquake, Sapphire Pool in Biscuit Basin was also observed erupting every 17 to 20 minutes, with water levels ranging from 3 to 6 feet. After the earthquake, the same pool spewed water to heights of 6 to 8 feet. Professor Farrell said, earthquakes occur almost daily in this region, and occasionally this area produces strong earthquakes capable of affecting large areas and causing damage. We should expect a similar impact if an earthquake of this magnitude were to occur again today, only the number of people visiting this area is now much higher than in the summer of 1959. According to Michael Poland, the chief scientist in charge of YVO, another magnitude 7.3 earthquake poses a greater risk than a supereruption. He said, "Our biggest concern for Yellowstone is not the volcano, but the earthquake. This is an underappreciated hazard in the Yellowstone region. A magnitude 7 earthquake can and will occur in the future." According to the geologist, these earthquakes could occur on a lifetime scale, meaning they tend to occur once every 100 years.